With the showdown between the U.S. and Iran, President Trump has had meetings in the Situation Room for the past 2 days, weighing a decision on whether the U.S. forces will join Israel in attacking Iran's nuclear facilities. He says he has not made a final decision yet, but a source tells ABC News that the president is getting comfortable with the idea of taking out a key Iranian nuclear facility called Fordo, built 300 feet deep inside a mountain.
Because the president has approved an attack plan in the event he does decide to take military action. He has not, as you said, ruled out a diplomatic solution. Hasn't ruled that out yet. We're going to have the latest from the ground in Israel, but our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott, starts us off at the White House. Good morning to you, Rachel.
Robin, good morning to you. We know the president has been weighing his options, meeting with his national security team. This morning, sources do tell us that the president has approved attack plans for Iran, but has not decided whether to move forward with them. The world now awaiting his decision. This morning, the conflict between Israel and Iran raging on. Sources tell ABC News President Trump has approved attack plans for Iran, but has not decided whether to move forward with them.
I have ideas as to what to do, but I haven't made a final. I like to make the final decision 1 second before it's due, because things change. I mean, especially with war.
The U.S. military already pre-positioning aircraft carriers and strike groups in the region, and overnight evacuating American diplomats from Israel. The president has demanded Iran's unconditional surrender, but the regime's supreme leader sending a direct message to the White House, saying, quote, "The Iranian nation cannot be surrendered. We will not accept any kind of submission," adding the damage America would suffer if it makes a military intervention in this field would undoubtedly be irreparable. Still, for much of the day, the president held out the possibility that the U.S. might join Israel's war.
I may do it, I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble.
Sources say the president has been under pressure from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to get more involved, as only the U.S. has the 30,000-pound bunker buster bomb capable of penetrating Iran's nuclear site buried deep underground. The president asked about concerns from some in his own party about U.S. involvement.
I don't want to fight either. I'm not looking to fight. But if it's a choice between fighting and them having a nuclear weapon, you have to do what you have to do.
The divide on display in this fiery exchange between Senator Ted Cruz and former Fox News host Tucker Carlson.
If you're calling for toppling in government, it's incumbent on you to know something about the country and to think through the consequences of that. And you haven't, and you don't. And I'm saying that's reckless.
Okay, you engage in reckless rhetoric with no facts.
Republicans like Cruz pushing for the White House to strike. Democrats warning against it.
We don't need to escalate in Iran. That doesn't make anyone in the Middle East safer, and it certainly doesn't make the United States any safer.
And there is a notable change in tone from the president. When I spoke to him over the phone this weekend, he told me there was no deadline for Iran to make a deal. Now he says it's very late for them to be talking, saying that he is losing patience, George.
Yeah, it's clear we're getting close. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much.